Okay, so just getting ready, guys. A few extra things today because of Hourly Comics Day. I am just trying to keep my brain straight here. Almost ready. I swear. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. One more minute, I'll be there, I swear. Okay, gosh. Sorry. I'm almost there, guys. Folks, give me another second here. There's too many apps, too many things. I'm not good at coordinating any of this. Okay. Okay. Whew. So crazy. Yes, it is. I was just doing an hourly comic about live drawing. I don't know. Crazy. Good morning. Okay. But I did want to squeeze this in regardless of Hourly Comics Day. I knew this was going to crush me today. So be it. Alright, let me get this stuff out of the way. Those are a couple of postcards I did for the village I live in, Merrickville, Ontario, Canada. Did a bunch of duck-themed postcards that you can only find here in Merrickville. A wonderful store called All the Things, run by my friend Julie, and she sells the postcards there. Anyway, that's my plug for today. Let's get this camera aligned a little better, shall we? Okay, that's better. Whew, okay, one more little check. I just gotta make sure I got everything figured out here. Has everything posted as it should. Looks like it. I think we're in the clear. Can I actually do drawing? Yes, we'll resolve that later. That's good. Here we go. Ha! Bill the Cat. It's funny, I was just talking with a friend about that very relationship in Fargo, the movie, and how amazing it was to have that sheriff who dealt with all the real tough stuff in the world and her husband who just focused on his duck illustration. I can't say that I was directly inspired by that, but I think I thought about it. Okay, what shall we do? It's super cold here, folks, by the way. Super cold. I think it's like minus 20-ish right now. Poseidon. I don't remember how he's supposed to look, but I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw Poseidon. Let's start with that. Let me just get a decent pen out here. Whoops. My phone. Oh, scrambling. Okay. Okay. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Here I go. Poseidon. Don't know why, I just presume Poseidon's a bit of a grump. I mean, most of those old gods were, weren't they? Kind of grumpy. I don't really know, like, from fish form, was he sort of mermaidish, mermanish? Could be. I guess he could be anything, really. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make him full of tentacles. A little HP Lovecrafty here. Because, you know, pretty sure he could take any form he wanted, right? Okay. Alright, let's get this going here. I'm going to get a little bit more. Oops. Drew, I'm holding something and I never finished it. I mean, got to give him a little trident staff thing, right? I feel like everything should look sort of seaweedy and, I don't know, weather worn. Oh, I think my drawings are going to be extra sketchy and scrambly here today. I can already feel the effects of having done hourly comics already today, that there's just a little less fuel in the tank here, but I'm going to get through it. I don't know, Bill. I don't know. Green, right? I think green. Green's a good color. That's what comes to mind. His crown is less a crown and more of just a growth out of the top of his head, but I think I kind of like that effect. He's just inherently a king, naturally. Ooh, okay. It's funny, I feel like every time I do Hourly Comics Day and I commit to it, I always think of that amazing scene in Goodfellas towards the end when Ray Liotta and his wife are just losing their shit, their drug-fueled existence as they try to put together a spaghetti dinner and pick up people and do errands, and the frenetic nature and speed of that. I think it's a Harry Nilsson song happening. Anyway, it's so frenetic. It's like one of the most frenetic, stressy sequences I've ever seen in a film, and I feel like Hourly Comics Day kind of turns into that. It just squeezes all the time out of everything. But it's kind of fun and exhilarating to do it. So I'm doing it. All right. Yeah, not a bad idea, Bill. Just gently work your way towards that, because yeah, it's a little nutty. But I don't know. I find you do discover interesting drawings because you're doing a lot of it in a hurry, and interesting observations that you may not have made were you to take your time with it. So good and bad, but always interesting. Okay, there we go. I think that's good. Moving on. Some of these prompts are so strange. Okay, there's nothing on this page. I'm going to try one here. Spinal cord. Spinal cord. Haha. Okay. Good one, Bill. Good one. Yeah, I'm kind of doing a little play on words here as well. A little visual gag, maybe. Does this make sense? In my mind, it did. It's his spinal cord. Feels a little matrixy, maybe. Okay. Spartan. I don't even know, like historically. I'm just gonna channel that movie 300. I don't even know what's going on here, but this Roman soldier is a little surprised by it all. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I think that's generally what that guy's thinking. This is going to be a problem. That dude is ripped and angry. Okay. Moving along. A hula dancer. How about a hula hoop dancer? Yeah? You know, for kids. Okay, I'm not doing a lot of color today. I just feel like kind of moving on. So just want to get an idea down and move. Although, you know what? I say that and now maybe I'll throw a little green in here. Just a little splash of green. Yeah, maybe it'll only be green today. We'll see. Okay, what's next? Yeah, I don't know how long the Grickle green period will last, but Don't really remember how Batcatcher's masks go. This is definitely an old school one. Oh, totally, yeah. Alright, I'm going to break with the trend of doing just green. I'm going to add a little bit of blue because it's a diamond. I think you got to give it a little bit of that ace kind of feel, you know? I don't know if that worked. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, moving on. Here's another page. Okay, I don't know. Jackpot? I can see why I've avoided this page. It's just, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm just answering one creator, Dan. Definitely lots of discussion about more Puzzle Agent back in the day. But things as they went just didn't, timing-wise, work out for that. But I still hold out hope that maybe someday I can figure out a way to get it going again, but we'll see. It's always trickier than it seems. Lots of pieces to get into place. But I would love to do more Puzzle Agent, for sure. Whoa, okay, this didn't, whatever. This slot machine is not really, she's kind of weirdly seated to the side, but maybe she knew all this money was going to come pouring out. She doesn't actually seem that thrilled about it. It's like she does it every day. Yeah, sorry, I don't always talk a lot, I will admit, Neelyworm, but I do try to keep up with the chat, so there is a bit of noise, a bit of sound. Shouldn't be completely silent most of the time. At the very least, you should hear my pencil or pen scritching along, or Awkward, weird breathing from me. Shouldn't be completely quiet. Yep. Lots of all kinds of rights, and things are complicated because the old Telltale disbanded, and then a new Telltale formed with a different group, and it's just taken a lot to sort of sort everything out with everyone. And yeah, I just keep getting busy with other things, but it's always on my mind. Absolutely. And I don't think a week goes by where somebody doesn't ask if there's a third puzzle agent coming. And I'm very flattered that there seems to be lots of interest out there, which is great. What is this? Okay, let's just add a little color on there. Let's see here. Let's try this guy. Oh, cool. Thanks. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the art. And that game was, yes, it was my art style and I suppose initial concept, but so many incredibly talented people, you know, brought that storyline together and created the tone and the vibe of that game and the puzzles, and there's so many hands helped lift that thing that I sure cannot take the credit for what that was. Maybe some of it, but not much. So many incredible people helped out on that thing, on that series. And I'm eternally thankful for it, because they made a really cool world. We all did, working together. Okay. Alright, I am not going to probably be on for too long today, so I might do a couple more prompts. This is kind of a short one. I apologize, but there's just too many other things going on today. Fritz Wolf asks, did I write the story? Not really, no. Sort of, but not really. I don't even remember. It's a bit foggy, I will admit, but I think what I did was present a sort of rough outline of things that I thought could happen. I created a video at the very beginning, or just an animated short, just to show the tone and the look of it. And then, again, a lot of people got involved. I think Jake Rodkin and Sean Vanneman and Dave Grossman. Dave Grossman helped out a lot. I think he helped establish a lot. I think Mark Darren. Yeah, Mark did a whole bunch of, I think initially Mark really kind of created the beginning structure of it as far as a narrative goes. But I'm embarrassed that I don't exactly know who to point to in terms of the credit for it, because it was just, again, a lot of people, and it evolved all the way through. Oh, it's posted, Fritz Wolf. You can look it up on YouTube. And I think if you look up Puzzle Agent early video, maybe. It's on my channel, the Grickle channel. You'd have to dig through. There's like over 80 shorts on there, but it's in there. I'm pretty sure it's on there. A laughing donkey. how to draw a donkey. Image flood. Love your art. Just wondering if you could tell us about your process today. Well, my process today is how I've been doing these little Twitch streams all along. To go way back, I was for a bunch of years consistently every Sunday doing a live drawing session with my good friend and former co-worker Julian Narinho over. We used to work together at Leica, and Julian's still at Leica as storyboard artists. But when I left Leica, Julian and I decided that we would just do live drawing. I don't know why I gave this donkey toes. And we started doing on Instagram Live. And that was pretty great. But at a certain point, a little over a year ago, we stopped, and we're going to restart on Twitch. Julian hasn't quite gotten on Twitch yet. I mean, he is on Twitch, but we are still sort of figuring out how to coordinate it. Anyway, in the meantime, I figured I would get familiar and comfortable with Twitch, and so I found an old prompt book that one of my boys had. I mean, hadn't really touched it, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to just fill this book out, the prompts, and use that as my guide to doodling live in front of everyone. And so I just flipped through this book, find random prompts, draw either for a half hour or an hour, and at random times, because I haven't figured out a way to truly get my schedule in line to do this regularly, consistently. And yeah, I just straight ahead draw whatever, as you can see. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it's a little bit weird. Well, actually, most times it's always weird. Anyway, yeah, nothing too magical or fancy about it, but just kind of doodling in front of everybody, which I just enjoy. I kind of enjoy that this seems to be the one card trick I possess in life, is to be able to draw very poorly researched things in front of people. And hopefully it's entertaining. Yeah, no worries. Glad to provide some backstory. Oh, cool. Somebody posted a link there. Nice. Yeah, see, random stuff like donkey toes happens. Had I actually been referencing and researching a donkey, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have drawn toes. But there you are. Okay. There is the laughing donkey, taking up a very small part of the page. I kind of like leaving a lot of negative space, honestly. Okay, you know what? I am going to do one more prompt, and then I think I'll have to call it for today. And what should that prompt be? Oh, this is so dumb, I'm going to have to do it. What a dumb pun. Yes, it is my hidden genius, isn't it? I don't know how I'm going to draw this yet. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh well. Oh wow, what a weird concept, eh? This turned out weirder looking than I thought. I don't even know. Does this read? Does this even make sense to anyone? I recently had no idea of its existence, but somebody posted an image from it, I think in their Instagram stories or something, from a book long ago. I think it was published in the 50s called Doodles, Droodles. Roger Price, is that the name on it? Anyway, I gotta have this book. I couldn't believe how incredibly clever and simple these drawings were. Just funny, silly wordplay, visual gags. Totally up my alley. I was like, how did I not know of this book's existence? I'm pretty sure everybody here probably knows about it. It feels like it's one of those things where like, how come I didn't know about this? Everyone else seems to. Anyway, that's been on my mind. I gotta hunt down a copy of that. Yep, so good. I could not get over, sorry, that was pencil sharpener, the cleverness in it and the simplicity. Like my goal in life, at least doing art, is to say the most with the least. Say the most with the least. And that guy, nailing it. Incredible concepts. Sorry, I gotta keep sharpening the wrong pencil. I know, sorry. I should have given bigger warning there. Excuse me. Oh, I think, did someone ask about the pens? Did somebody ask me that earlier? Oh yeah, do I prefer Staedtler over Micron? I honestly don't know that I have a preference. I like both. I use both. Whatever one I can grab within reach is what I use. I guess if I had a slight preference, I might say Micron. But I don't know. They're both good. They're both just fine. What I will say in terms of pencils is, man, I have really gotten into these Blackwing pencils. Oh my gosh, they are just beautiful. Oh, you know, it always depends on the kind of paper you're using them with, but in general, I find them just great to work with. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure how you'd clean that thing. Okay, I think I am gonna go now and get back to hourly comics and every other thing I'm doing today. So thank you everybody for jumping in on this impromptu session as always. Glad a lot of new people showed up as well today. And cool, I'll keep up with the hourlies today as best as I can, and I'll be back doing this hopefully within a week again, if all goes well. Okay, thanks everybody.